Welcome to part 6 of Ibarat reading. Here we have the text أن الإسلام بخلاف ما يعتقده كثير من المسلمين وبعكس ما يصوره أكثر المستشرقين والمؤرخين الغربيين ليس حضارة أحد خاص. So here أن, okay, this is a specific type of word which gives the meaning, or which gives the next word a fatha. So al-Islam here, it would immediately give Islam a fatha. Anna al-Islam. Okay, that's something you have to remember about anna, or you have inna. Generally they give the word that comes after it, the ism, a fatha. Anna al-Islam. B is harf al-jar, and so harf al-jar, it gives a kasra, okay, to the word or to the last letter. Here, بخلاف ما يعتقده. Now here's something you have to remember, and that is that this ma is called ma mawsula. Okay, I'll just write that down for you. It's called mawsula. Ma mawsula. And ma mawsula, basically what that does, it acts like a mudaf ilayh if a word comes before it. So here we have the word khilaf. This word khilaf is the mudaf, and ma ya'taqiduhu is the mudaf ilayh. So this is mudaf ilayh. Now because ma, the vowel does not appear on ma, we can't really say, or we can't really give a kasra to ma. Remember the rule for mudaf ilayh, that the mudaf ilayh receives a kasra. So بخلاف ما يعتقد, and it has the meaning of what in English, what or that. يعتقده, يعتقد is a verb, okay, يعتقد, and يعتقده, the fa'il of this, the fa'il is actually over here. Okay, this is the fa'il, and if this is the fa'il, we would say kathirun. Remember the fa'il, it has the default state, the two dhammas or one dhamma. So يعتقده. Here we have what is known as the dhamir. Okay, the dhamir, and this dhamir, it goes back to the ma يعتقده. Okay, so this dhamir actually goes back to ma, and this is something general you'll also find wherever you have ma and you have the dhamir after it. Dhamir usually goes back to the ma. يعتقده كثير. Then you have min harf al-jar, min al-muslimin. Now what we have to remember over here is something new, and that is that here we have what is known as the word muslimin. Okay, now you see at the end of this word here you have a ya and a nun, and this ya and nun is actually in place of either a fatha or a kasra. Okay, the ya and nun is in place of fatha or kasra. So min, normally it would give a kasra to the end of a word, but this is such a word that you don't find a kasra on there, or the state is not represented by the kasra, it's represented by ya nun. Okay, and this is something that you have to remember, that this is represented by ya nun, and this is the rule of the jama mudhakkar salim. So min al-muslimina. Now normally the default state of this would be waw nun. This would be the state for dhamma, two dhammas, and the state for fatha or kasra would be this. So min al-muslimina, waw is ataf, b, you got ba there, this ba is gonna be aks. Here we say bi aksi, and the reason for that is because we have the ma after it again, and this acts as a mudaf ilayh, and the rule is that the mudaf can only take a single vowel. And ma, okay, bi'aksi ma. Yusawwiruhu, yusawwir is a fi'l, okay, yusawwir ruhu, again yusawwiruhu, the file of yusawwiruhu comes after, and it's here aktharu al mustashriqeen, and this is again mudaf ilayh. And again we have a word here, okay, which is the which is like muslimin, okay, where the vowels are represented by letters. So remember, ya noon equal either fatha or kasra, and waw noon, if you have it at the end of the word, it represents a dhamm. So here you have aktharul, and because this is mudaf and this word is mudaf ilayhi, normally we would have a kasra here. So a kasra is represented by ya noon, so we have ya noon in place of that kasra. So aktharul mustashriqeen, this is the file of yusawwiruhu. Here we have a dhamir, and the dhamir goes back to ma over here. Ma yusawwiruhu aktharul mustashriqeen wal mu'arrikhin. Wal mu'arrikhin, wow is ataf, and the ataf is made upon this word al-mustashriqeen. Therefore this will take the vowels which appear upon mustashriqeen, which are ya and nun. Okay, so you have ya and nun here, mustashriqeen al-gharbiyin. Al-gharbiyin is actually a sifa, is the sifa of al-mu'arrikhin. This is the mawsuf. Remember, the rule is the sifa follows the same vowel. So the vowel over here is also represented by ya and nun. Okay, so you have the ya and you have nun. So that's the vowel. Laysa hadarata ahdin khasin. Okay, what laysa does, see, laysa is a bit different. Now let's say we have a sentence, let's say we say Zayd qa'im, Zayd is standing, Zaydun qa'imun, Zayd is standing. What laysa does, if laysa was to come onto a word, let's say we put laysa over here, then laysa, it works on the second word, on the khabar, and it gives the khabar, it gets rid of this, and it gives the khabar two fathas. So laysa Zaydun qa'iman, this is what laysa does. So laysa over here, the ism of laysa, it goes back to al-Islam. It goes back to all the way, goes back to Islam, and the khabar is here, hadarata, hadarata. Now the reason I said hadarata is because, as you probably figured it out, this is mudaf ilayh, mudaf ilayh, and therefore the mudaf can only take a single vowel, and that vowel is a fatha due to the laysa. And ahdin, the mudaf ilayh, takes kasra, and here there's not alif lam or anything, therefore it takes double vowel. And khasin is a sifa, khas is a sifa, and so it will take the same vowels as the mawsuf, which is a two kasras, so this will take two kasras as well. Let me just sum up what we learned today. Okay, so number one, what we learned was the anna. Okay, it gives fatha to the first word. And two is ma. Okay, ma, the rule of ma, where we said this has the meaning of what and acts like a mudaf ilayh over here. Number three, we said that the vowels are sometimes represented by letters, okay, such as Ya and Noon, like we had in Muslimin. And Laysa, finally, yep, miss one out. Laysa. Laysa, it gives fatha to the khabar. Okay, hope that makes sense. I'll translate now. أن الإسلام, that indeed Islam, بخلاف, unlike, ما يعتقده كثير من المسلمين, many of the Muslims يعتقده, believe it, وبعكس, and in opposite, ما يصوره أكثر المستشرقين, that what most of the mustashriqeen, orientalists, imagine or picture, والمؤرخين, and the historians, الغربيين, Western historians, ليس حضارة عهد خاص, is not a civilization of a certain period. Okay, and that's the end of the lesson. جزاكم الله خير.